I don't care about this game. This game means nothing to me. Regular season game. I'll see you in the... Let's see. Yeah, I gotta be Gary. All I gotta do is have Echo bark.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Where, can you send the stream?
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
My street. Okay, I said the stream's up. Not letting me get into any of my sets. Derek looks good in this unit. He looks like a Niner.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10th spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Henry again on second down, and he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Looks like two.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Sometimes you just got to give them a little burn early.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Gets his hands on the football. I'm doing it. I feel pretty damn good about it.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Niners sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4. Now Thomas will come in motion right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
On second down, another shot.
Oh, get laid out.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do.
That was actually, I think that was the best hit stick.
A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
I'm not playing the rest of this game, dude. You're hanging that Black Lives Matter flag. I would never. We're gonna get kicked off YouTube.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
What are you talking about?
He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of my better plays, and you're calling me out.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read.
I thought that was a great tackle.
Stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Short. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Thank you, sir.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
I thought he did too.
The defense forces a turnover.
I thought
if
you waited a second, you had that.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher.
There's your boy. There's your boy.
He'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. You look at this Niner defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys picked it up. What movie are you on?
But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't
make sense. Prisoner of Azkaban? Who'd you see die?
They'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, wow.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
That's sick. Your house still down.
They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
I thought he did too. But you know what? I deserve one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out to Williams. That'll give them 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. This defense for the Niners, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah,
they held them to well over 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
You got two holding calls.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts.
I don't know why you had to jerk me around saying
in this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
It was always
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for
My
this
goal
team.
Today is to get you a trade for Chubb.
7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there.
I just know me, and I'm more susceptible to give up a 2nd and 18.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Lawrence escaping the pressure right.
Yes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
I didn't think you were kicking that.
Fair catch called
Ah,
for,
you were
and
DJ Reed. I thought you were
right
going to hit stick and you went the wrong way.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Guy always just gets a yard, man.
Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Brutal out here.
They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. 9 yards to pick up there.
No,
That's
a
first down.
That gets me going.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this
I didn't even get it done before
it's stop him behind the line. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Your D-line's nasty.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he checks this one down to Williams.
What's that flag?
He's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Ball rests on the 7-yard line, 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
No, but I just wanted to...
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
God forbid I try to run the
momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to
win
this
game.
game.
Are you fucking kidding me with this game, dude?
Charles, you can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I just didn't like.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I don't think you can either, right? I just didn't know.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From midfield now, Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to
fucking
find a way
unnecessary
to get him more
roughness.
involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
There's too many penalties. Just too many penalties in the first half.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And some space here. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Carry over from the first half. That defensive line continues to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're actually playing the game in the offense's backfield. They're taking those offensive linemen and pushing them back towards the quarterback and towards the runners. I still don't think, though, that you abandon the running game totally, because if you do, you're asking for a lot more hits on your QB.
All right.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got his man, Dell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a throw here to his running back. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down?
Yeah, always asking when I breathe heavy like that. I'm mad. I'm just an absolute big boy. It's a big breath.
They'll run with Chubb.
Everything up. But I got Nick Chubb.
On the run, but ultimately
That's your boy.
The goal line down at the 2.
That's what you live for.
On the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Like, I know you got the better defensive line, but I got 24.
Now the defense can't dictate with pressure.
I got 24.
Where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
This is you know how I was saying, you know, when you just got 1 yard and it just doesn't matter. This is what I'm talking about.
It just never materialized.
On the sneak, Rodgers. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
This game just has it out for
no
me
gain
today.
on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
Yeah, totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
running for it. Here's Chubb.
Way to run it outside.
Yeah,
I couldn't go back
for
up
a
that
Bengal
middle.
TD. Nick Chubb, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Look at us playing some defense. I feel like our last few games have been shootouts.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. We're
the
actually
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh, it's out of bounds.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A first down carry for Henry.
Okay.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now there's Cooks in motion right. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Just don't put words in my mouth, that's all.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Oh, that's got to be ours.
Caught on the right side.
Tremaine.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Oh, I try to meet you with peppers.
The first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Edwards now on 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Oh,
he gets
man.
Home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that
I thought
time.
that ball
Yeah,
might
I'm
come
tracking
loose
right
there.
there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
The way he
No
swung
way
it
I can
like
find
that
any
with
fault
one
with the
hand.
call.
I
He
really
may
thought
not
it
have
was
scored
gonna
there,
come loose.
but of course you're going to give it to him.
How could I be so foolish? Yo. Relax. Just, I don't know, breathe, I think.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
I don't know.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Man,
and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Get 2 yards every time.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout.
All right,
so
feels like a win to make you use all your timeouts.
Plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Okay, interesting.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
You're playing chess, not checkers out here. Might have missed that.
And we are tied here in the fourth
Can I just
quarter.
ask what happened there? Can I just ask what happened there? Okay.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
What's that other song you sent? That was a good one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And they'll bring him down 1
No, they didn't give it to me.
After a pickup of 4. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Dude, that's a crazy spot, I think. Just reach for it, right? In the video game, just reach for it, man. It's 4th down.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
Micah Hyde's playing one-on-one coverage with him.
It usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Switch up. Check. Front down. Easy. Here we go.
Henry running right. Derrick Henry all alone. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Henry.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands.
You're not even giving me the fucking ball back.
Like that play.
And the later we go, it started to sound like 100,000 in here.
Go up a fucking touchdown and you're not going to give me a ball back. You're such a faggot, dude. You are. You're such a pussy. Fucking huge puss. That's just that's our Super Bowl champ back to back. Guy fucking downs it on the 1. Pussy ass.
Here now, second and goal.
Now you're gonna fucking kneel it. You're such a faggot, dude.
Trying to punch it in with Henry.
I would have never done
He's
that.
going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I would have never done that.
Derrick Henry.
Really?
Now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
My God,
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
That's some shit that I didn't think I'd see today.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Sure.
To throw is Rodgers. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
That's all I ask.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete there to St. Brown. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
It's fucking open.
And this will move the chains again.